What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. This is Samelo TV. Today I'll be going over the fixtures of this weekend. I know Chelsea is yet to play for right now, but there are some games that we can go over this weekend, and they affected us. Even though we didn't play, but we were affected by some of these games. So let's go over them. So right now I'm looking on screen. We can see Newcastle. They lost to Bournemouth. Newcastle was the team on form going into the weekend, but the same Bournemouth team that we kind of drew to somehow got a good win. They got a good, convincing win against Newcastle. So, yeah, Bournemouth, Areola is going to be getting a lot of love from a lot of Premier League teams this summer. So, one of those teams would be Tottenham if they do let go of Ange, because Ange's position isn't looking very tenable right now. So, who knows if he's there in the summertime? If he's not there in the summertime, then it looks like Areola would be getting a lot of offers. And then we can see, Kluivert. Um, there's another. It's so rare to see somebody, who's known as it's rare to see a good player have a son who does turns out to be a good player as well. Semenya gets an assist. We got Dongo getting an assist. Tyler Adams getting an assist. Tyler Adams looked really good against us last week. Utility player, competent player. Don't be sleeping on these U.S. players. They got good players. And then, Lewis Hall gets an assist. Gets a goal for Gimaresh. Obviously, Isak's goal scoring kind of took a little bit of a dive this weekend. Did he even play? Let's see. He played Isak, Anthony Gordon, Jacob Murphy. None of these guys had. They weren't able to get the win, so that's good for us, Chelsea fans. Because them winning does not help us in any way. It doesn't help us at all. So I'm happy they lost. And then Brentford weren't able to hold on. They weren't able to hold on. They were 0-0 leading up to the final minutes of this game until Darwin Núñez decides to score at the 90th minute, 90 plus 1 and 90 plus 3. So, in extra time, man, this guy wins it for them. And yeah, that's the mark of champions. If you're gonna be winning, it's not always gonna be pretty. It's not always gonna be you playing your best football. It's not your striker, your best player may not be having his best, period. I'm talking about Mo Salah here. There might be a lot of turmoil about there might be a lot of conversations about if he's gonna renew his contract with Liverpool, but all of that doesn't matter if you're going for the title, because you just gotta win, and that's what he did. So a lot of credits to Arne Slot, who continues to instill that winning mentality with Liverpool as it stands. So that's a very big win for them. And then we go on to Fulham, who get a win against Leicester City. That's a really big win for them as well. It's nice to see Smith Rowe getting goals and Adam Torore. I really like this Harry Wilson guy because I saw him closely against us. Came off the bench against us, and he scored a goal. And not only that, he also just was a handful. So I love team players that are handfuls. That's what Harry Wilson is, and he has quality as well. But then you see Smith Rowe coming. I didn't know when he came back, but a very good player as well. A player that I'm sure that you know Arsenal would be wish they had right now with all the injuries they have, and with the way that the signing of the signing of the way the Raheem Sterling signing has played out so far, it's not looking good. So definitely a big win. You got to give credit to Marco Silva, who continues to do a good job with his team. And we're going to West Ham. West Ham United versus Crystal Palace. That's a team that we played recently, Crystal Palace. We weren't able. We got a draw against them. Mateta also scoring again. I wonder when the goal number of goals is on right now, but Mateta, good player. Think that somebody should be trying to sign him as well. I'll take him at Chelsea personally. I like his build. He's a strong guy. He's very, very. You can secure the ball. He does, is very, very secure on the ball, and he's a very clinical finisher. So I'll take him. We got Barici, Eze getting the assist for him, and he scores a penalty. And West Ham. I think they won their first game under. I think they might have. They won their first game under Graham Potter, and now they're back to default setting. So they should be winning. They should be winning against. They should be winning at home. So looks like they got a red card at the 80th minute for Mavropanos, and yeah, now look, that's a really big win for Crystal Palace as they continue to dig their way out of relegation fodder. And Glasner, we always thought he was a good coach because the way they ended the season last year, but now even more so in a season where they haven't been at their best, they've kind of been putting it together more recently, and that's a team that I'm sure that most people don't want to meet on any given day. So a very big win for Crystal Palace here. And then we move on to Villa Arsenal. Game ends 2-2. And we all saw that game. It was looking very convincing for Arsenal in the second half until Yuri Tillerman scores a nice header. And then Ollie Watkins from sneaks behind Partey to tie the game. And we've seen a lot of crashing out by the Arsenal fans online about the handball that led to that resulted in an overturned goal. Ball clearly hits Kai Havertz's arm. I've seen all these slow mos. Oh, he hit his chest. He hit his body. Like, come on, stop it. That thing, it hit his arm. And if the ball hits any part of your arm, leading up to a goal, the goal will not stand. So I'm not entirely sure why y'all are crashing out over this, but you guys are not in the title race. we're all in the top 4 race. So the moment you start to realize that, the better for you. But yeah, I think that was the lack of Saka really showed yesterday. Kai Havertz again, man. He gets a goal, but it's still not convincing. Martinelli looked very bright yesterday. Leandro Trossard looked really bright as well. He gets 2 assists, very bright. Like I don't know where he's been all year, but he's back. He's playing really well, so give him a lot of credit. Ollie Watkins looked really solid yesterday, and then Tillemans was just pulling the strings yesterday as well. So very happy for him as well. But it ends 2-2. Then we move on to Sunday. Everton Tottenham. Tottenham is having a very difficult time right now because they have once again not won their game. Well, they lost. I think that's 10 losses this season, and we've seen a lot of crashing out from the Tottenham fan base as well. We got Dejan Kulusevski and Richarlison trying to come back and tie the game late, but Everton deserved their win today. 3-2. Calvert-Lewin getting a goal. We got Idrissa Gueye getting 2 assists, and Archie Gray getting an own goal. So Gueye was man of the match according to the fans. So shout out to him. Another player that has qualities. Played for PSG. So good quality player. Shouldn't be really surprising to anybody, really. But very good win for Everton as they continue to claw out of the bottom 3. So they don't want to be clawed. They don't want to be in a relegation scrap. That's not where you want to be. Now they have Moyes, back in the ranks. So he is a very experienced coach. He knows how to get teams ready to not to beat relegation. So after all these years, he's back. So I think they'll be fine. Honestly, they will be fine. And then we move on to the big banter team of the weekend, Manchester United, Brighton. Man, you just pathetic right now. Very pathetic team. How do you lose to Brighton at home after the way you've been, the way you got a draw against Liverpool last week, and then you eliminate Arsenal out of the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, and now you come here and you lay an egg against Brighton. And this game was very comprehensive for Brighton. Brighton, uh, I think they've won their last 3 games as well. There were warning signs all through the game that this was going to be, that Brighton did not fear them. They really fancied their chances against Man U. Apparently, they've been beating them left, right, and center for a couple years now. So they might as well start calling. They better call I feel like they deserve their own locker room at Old Trafford right now because they own that place. So Yakubu Mente, Maitoma had a really good game, gets a goal and assist. Same thing with Mente, who gets a goal and an assist. And the pathetic goal conceded by Onana late in the game. I mean, come on, man. At 76 minute, he just basically just flops and lets the ball out. And Rutter would not have scored an easier goal. And so it ends 3-1. And I expect to see all the crashing out by the Man U fans, because they thought they were back, but you're not. You're not back. So you have to hold that one for now. And then we move on to Nottingham Forest, another team that continues to impress. Nottingham Forest is on a pretty good run of form right now. They're in the top. They're convincingly in the top 4, and they're really good players. You see the caliber of players that they have on their team. Morgan Gibbs-White is a player I really like. Callum Hudson-Odoi, really very good player that I really like as well. And then you got Chris Wood, who's a reliable goal scorer for them right now. So very, very good time to be a Crystal Palace fan. So yeah, they get their win. They beat Nottingham Forest. Fairly convinced. They beat Southampton, but I think it got a little bit nervy at the end there with Jan Bednarak and Onuachu getting 2 goals. Mostly they were essentially consolation goals, but who knows? It could have been 3-3, and you could be looking at Nottingham Forest very differently right now. But yeah, they were able to hang on. Got the win. Got 3 points, and yeah, they're they're a very good team. They're now 7 points clear of Chelsea Football Club, which is it's so sad to even say that. Given where we were just a couple weeks ago, but now we're being humbled, and we're in the 6th place right now. So let's finish up, and we got Ipswich, who got demolished by Manchester City. Manchester City finally found their winning relentless streak about them again, and it's good to see Phil Foden, who's been utterly ridiculed all through social media this season, finally scoring goals and getting assists. I mean, he gets 2 goals and an assist. Mateo Kovacic getting goals and assists. Holland scoring. Doku getting goals and assists. De Bruyne getting assists. Yeah, very good. McAtee getting a goal as well. So yeah, man, it's really good to see. Well, it's not good for me as a Chelsea fan, but maybe Pep just need that divorce proceedings was really getting to him, which would explain why they were so bad. But it seems like he's gotten those shackles off now and he's ready to kick on and whoop some ass. So I wouldn't want to be playing them. But unfortunately, I have to play them next weekend. So we'll see. I just need us to win our game tomorrow. Speaking of which, we'll play Wolves tomorrow. And let's see who we field in that game. We beat them 6-2 in the last game. We played them, and who knows if we're gonna be able to, if we're able to do something against them next. Yeah, let's see what we can do against them. But yeah, let's see the table real quickly. So that's where we stand. We're in the sixth place. Chelsea, Liverpool at 50 points. Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Manchester City. Looks like the bottom three. We got Ipswich, Leicester City, Southampton. Wolverhampton are flirting with the bottom three as well. Everton, Tottenham. Oh my God, Tottenham's at 15. Okay, see, I didn't see that coming. But yeah, that is my breakdown of this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. Make sure you like, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.